Hi everyone, and good afternoon and greetings from what is one of my favorite vacation destinations in all of the United States, the Great Smoky Mountains area. And this is one of my favorite videos to shoot each and every year, and it's the What's New video here in the tourist towns of Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, and Sevierville. We're starting off this year's video here at Skyland Ranch, where they have the Wagon Wheeler, which is a Starfire style swing ride, probably good 75 to 100 feet there. But the cool part is put on top of the mountain, and it goes pretty fast. If you're curious where Molly is, well, she is right there riding the Wagon Wheeler, and it spins you more than I thought it would. One thing I like about this too, it is included with your admission here to Skyland Ranch, which is a cool place filled with lots of different animals. Now that's this. Let's go see everything else that's new here in Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, and Sevierville. Another new attraction here at Skyland Ranch is this big neck climb structure here with different levels for you to crawl up in. By far, the craziest thing opening in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg this year is this thing right here. It is known as the megazip and is located at Wildside in Pigeon Forge. It is North America's longest zip line. It clocks in at 1.1 miles. You go up to 55 miles an hour. I was waffling back and forth of whether or not I wanted to go and do this. I ended up doing it. It was the scariest thing I think I've done in my entire life. I was absolutely terrified, and I was like shaking for like an hour afterwards. Now, if you want to do the mega zip, it runs $60 to $70 depending on the day. Right next to Pigeon Forge Snow and the Mountain Mile is going to be Scooby-Doo Mystery Putt, a Scooby-Doo themed mini golf course. This looks wonderful.
It does.
I love the sign as well. The sign is all done. That's lovely. This looks like it would be fun, but I would say definitely not one you want to do in the middle of the day, as there's like no shade here at Scooby-Doo's Mystery Putt. Right now I'm in Sevierville at Soaky Mountain Water Park, and for the 2025 season they opened a brand new slide. Check this out right there. That is Rafters Rage, a 6-person raft slide, 800 feet long. Good to see these water parks continue to expand. Whenever they build new slides, it helps out the crowd. And they've got quite a collection of water slides here at Soaky Mountain, and Rafters Rage is another one for the collection. Right off the parkway, right by the National Park here in Pigeon Forge, you'll find another mountain coaster coming to town. This one's gonna have a little bit of a different gimmick though. This is the Pigeon Forge Racing Coaster. So you'll be racing side by side next to somebody else. That is like a big double helix finale there at the end. And looks like, I think this is getting pretty close to opening. There's a lot of guys working on it. So probably sometime in June or July, this thing will be, you know, the latest addition to the ever-expanding collection of mountain coasters here in the Smoky Mountain area. Here's a very fun addition. This summer at the island of Pigeon Forge, which is a shopping, dining, entertainment area, they have animatronic dinosaurs all over the place, including this big brontosaurus type guy right here by the main lagoon. I really like animatronic dinosaurs. Carnotaurus, not our dino. A new attraction here at the island is the Great Big Game Show, and it's you and your family kind of play like a big TV style game show with a live host. I really like this because I feel like there's a million escape rooms, a million simulator rides, a million mini golfs, and this is a very different kind of attraction.
It seems fun.
Yeah. One of my favorite things to do here at the island is Skyfly Soar America, which is kind of like a Soarin' style ride. And in May, they are getting the film longer. They're adding 13 new locations and making the film longer than it was before. So that's a wonderful upgrade. But new at the island of Pigeon Forge is the fun store name Duck Yeah, and they sell nothing but duck-themed merchandise. This is really neat. At the Old Smoky location here at the island, they offer personalized engraving, so you can get engraving on your bottle of moonshine for $10.
That's perfect for like a 21st birthday.
Or like, thanks for watching my dog while I was in Gatlinburg.
Yeah.
Under construction right here is the Truth Traveler. Now this is going to be a VR ride and a planetarium. It is also a religious attraction. It's being built by the Young Earth Creationists. It's a very particular type of Christianity. They're the people that built the Ark Encounter and the Creation Museum. An interesting thing this year, 3 different taco restaurants have opened up in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg, and we're gonna check out Taco Ranch, which is right on the strip here in Pigeon Forge. Our first 2 tacos have shown up and they look awesome. We got a buffalo chicken and then a carne asada with chimichurri. They are very fancy looking. They run about $5 or $6 a piece. This place is actually really cool. Like, I love the full bar. And look at the giant longhorn behind the bar. And they even have lanterns and a whole bunch of beer on draft. It's a cool place. Now we are filming this just after they opened around 11 a.m. So we had to get breakfast taco as well. In Pigeon Forge, right next to the Mellow Mushroom, is Moonshine Mountain Cookies and Ice Cream. So the cookie store is pretty fun. Cookies will run about $3 a piece, and they all have kind of like silly names. Molly got the Berry White, which is, what was that in your cookie, Molly?
It was strawberry and chocolate, white chocolate.
Yeah, I got a apple pie moonshine cookie, and pretty good. Cookies run about $3 each. Sometimes what's old is new. Puckers has been in Gatlinburg for a long time. Unfortunately, there was a fire and it burnt down, but it is a sports bar. And my New York Knicks are in the playoffs. A big game tonight, so I think we're going to go in here and watch the game. There's also a dog. Look at how adorable that dog is. Oh, look at him. So happy. And this is a really good spot to watch the game. Like, these big Jumbotron screens are fantastic. Talking about some food, we are going to share a Juicy Lucy, which is a cheeseburger famous in Minnesota for having the cheese on the inside. And I also got a nice big craft IPA. Now, I will say, Pucker is not the cheapest place. That burger, $18, and my big beer, $12. Located right on the strip here in Gatlinburg is the second taco restaurant. This one is the Taco Trail, replaced what used to be a TGI Fridays. For a taco restaurant located right outside of the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, their mascot is fantastic. We have to sit outside because there are some wonderful people watching out here on this patio. We got one taco. I'm really not very hungry, but I wanted to try this place. Chicken queso mac and cheese taco. And they've got beer and cocktails for like $6. And like, even if I didn't want a taco, like just hanging out and people watching over here, that's a pretty good time. We're right here on the strip in Gatlinburg. Crawdaddies, which has been here for a very long time.
Very long.
They are no longer here, and their location is becoming Myron Mixon's Barbecue Company. Could be cool. In a move that I think is going to be very popular, here at the Reagan Terrace Mall, coming in right on the corner is going to be Goo Goo Clusters, which is a very popular specialty candy shop over in Nashville. Replacing the old Landshark Bar and Grill in the middle of Gatlinburg is Blue Moose, which has a location in Pigeon Forge, and it's wonderful. And here we are at Blue Moose. We got an appetizer, the bacon cheeseburger sticks. They look awesome.
We've also gotten a couple different dishes here before.
Yeah.
In the Pigeon Forge area, and those were also delicious.
Yeah, there's a cheeseburger that has grilled cheeses as buns, and lots of screens for sports. And I definitely recommend this over Puckers because their prices are way better. Well, it's time for that third taco restaurant. This one's in Pigeon Forge, and I love the mural here at Gorilla Taco. This one's definitely getting a thumbs up for me. Look at the photo op when you come in. Unlike the other restaurants, Gorilla Taco is a full-service restaurant with a waiter, and you start out with chips and salsa that is very tasty. So we're sharing a 3-taco plate. Got a case of Bria tacos with a side of consomme, a smash burger taco, and then pork carnitas. We are currently over in Wares Valley, not too far from Goats on a Roof, at the Mountain Brothers General Store, because they have opened up their own brewery. And the brewery itself was very quaint. They did have 6 different beers. I got a flight. I really liked the Bear Jam Lager. It was a very nice fruity beer. I've also never been out this way before, and there was beautiful scenery nearby, and that general store was very cool. So definitely recommend a stop. Right nearby the world's largest knife store, you've got the Mountain Cut Distillery. Something I thought was going to open last year. It did not, but I just peeked my head through the window. You can see there's stills in there. Their bars are set up. So hopefully it is indeed opening soon. Always good to have more distilleries here in Gatlinburg. It's one of my favorite things to do in this section of the country, Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, Sevierville. So check out some of these distilleries. Located in the same shopping plaza as the Pigeon Forge Deli, Micro Wrestling, and the Country Roads Axe Company, you'll find Moonshine Depot, the newest moonshine distillery in town. And this one was very nice because it didn't have a big corporate-y feel to it, like some of them that are like these billion-dollar operations kind of thing. Definitely not the case at Moonshine Depot. And they offered free tastings, which is always a plus. And there we go. That is everything new coming to Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg for 2025. Now, there's always things I miss in these videos. If there's something coming to town that I miss, let me know in the comments section below. And man, I love coming up here on vacation. Had a wonderful trip on this visit. Looking forward to hopefully going back sometime in the fall or early winter. If you got any questions, let me know in the comments section below. And thank you very much for watching. It's one of my favorite videos to shoot every single year.